On this week's ZiNj Patrol, I asked kids, what scientific discovery would you make?
If I could do an experiment, I would find a way to recycle plastic bottles, because right now we just throw them away.
For my experiment, I would find out a way to breathe underwater, like using oxygen pills or something.
Watch an operation.
I would see if you could survive on another planet without oxygen.
I'd like to experiment on a hoverboard that would be a simple way of transportation for kids and would be a fun way of thinking and skateboarding, and it would kind of go above the ground.
I would go to the rainforest and test plants, trees, and animals to find cures for cancer and AIDS and just diseases that don't have cures yet.
I would like to find out how Egyptians knew how to preserve the bodies of their kings and queens.
If I were going to do an experiment, I'd figure out somewhere I could fly by seeing what kind of things float and how they ride on the air, and then I'd make some wings or something so I could fly.
I'd like to see how much ice cream I could eat before getting brain freeze.
I would try to make some rollerblades that would go, like when you push a button, you'd go faster, and when you push another button, you would go slower, or you would stop. So when you go down a hill and you wanted to go slow, you would. And also you would be able to, it would be safer because you wouldn't have to go as fast, and you could go right the speed you wanted. And adults and old people would be able to do it too because they wouldn't have to go fast or slow.
I want to find out if you can freeze things and then defrost them and see if they still live.
What I wanted to do is experiment with infrared foam. You push something hot on it, it turns red or orange, and if you put something cold on it, it turns blue or green or yellow. And what I wanted to do is combine it with other compounds to make this whole new thing that would turn red or orange if it was hot and turn blue or green if it was cold, so you could tell if something was hot or cold before you touch it so you won't get burned or frozen.
I'd like to know why a bee sting helps people with multiple sclerosis, and I'd like to do an experiment on that.
I'd like to raise a horse of my own and then write a story about it and have it published.
For my experiment, I'd like to go around the world to many different mountainous areas and find different rock formations and how many years they've been there.
Bungee jump.
Hang glide off the Empire State Building.
Here's a riddle for you. Why is a dinosaur like a jigsaw puzzle?